welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Natasha, and if you're new to my channel, then welcome. So another update video. I'm gonna give you guys a bit of what's been going on. Once again, a bit. So right now they're putting in the step stones. We had the place cleaned yesterday, but you probably can see the puddles in the background because it was raining. So hold on, let me flip this so that you guys see. So it's been raining, but these guys just started on the flagstones. So we added quarry on the bottom, and then we're just adding the flagstones, and then in between what's going to happen is we're going to add some either concrete, or we're going to add some grout. I really wanted to do like white grout, but because of the fact that it's not going to stay white because of all this, probably going to just use concrete and then go from there. No, that's too close. Too close. Let me see. Yeah, that's much better. So for these flagstones, guys, we had a specific look that we were going for, and we ended up having to get these colored stones because initially we wanted something that was way more lighter, but because of the fact that we could not find any lighter colored stones, we just settled for these ones. And if you watched the vlog when I was going to purchase these flagstones, you will know that we bought about 7 heaps of these stones, which ended up being a lot more than what we needed for this specific space. And I think the design that we were going for, we didn't want the stones being too close to each other. Put a smaller piece than that. That's a big no pass on. Chosayo. Kuika jakangon. Yeah, try using. I think that one could. So here Joseph was just giving them instructions on making sure that the flagstones were sloping. So prior to putting the quarry dust underneath, we had emphasized that they should slope out the quarry dust towards where the grass would be grown. And so he was just making sure to check with the level that everything is sloping out accordingly. No. I put the flagstones down. Just how do I feel? Actually, okay. It's okay. Water. Not able to do it. It will. It's okay. I don't know. It's easy, right? Oh, it's fun. That's what you know that you're definitely okay. This side for ease.
Several days later.
So a few days after we were done with doing the flagstones in the sitting area, we decided to use the leftover stones by the pool because there were so many of them. So here he was just spreading out the quarry dust, and we noticed that we were short a few bags. So I ended up having to go to the market to buy some more, and here he was sloping out the quarry dust from the pool as well, because obviously we don't want water going into the foundation of the pool. We opted for it to slope out.
Several days later.
Because it was a bit wet that day and it was kind of gloomy, I decided to let the guys go by 4 p.m. so that we could wait a few days and wait until the sun comes out so that we could actually have this thing dry properly. So here, guys, they were just putting the concrete in between, and Joseph was filming because I had gone out with a friend, and he didn't really film the part where they were putting the flagstones, but he did his best.
Several days later.
Good morning, guys. So it is quite gloomy here in Lusaka. It's been raining, and this is a few days. Hi. This is a few days after the guys did the pavers by the pool and by that seat. So I want to just show you guys the results of what was done, and just to show you how it looks. It looks crazy right now, but I promise you, once we paint in between, it won't look as crazy as it is looking right now. And they still need to clean in between some of the stones to avoid it being too I just noticed that this one wasn't even cleaned off. There's concrete still on top of it, of which needs to be done. And then guys, we're gonna have this area plastered, just so that we can finally paint the swimming pool and it will be done. But another progress update that I wanted to give y'all is that we finally managed to put the waterproofing membrane around the house. So thankfully we got it done before the rain came again. So we waterproofed this specific unit right over here around, and then we also had them finish up the reviews around the windows. Then on this side as well, they just compacted everything back. So the reviews are pretty much done for this specific house. We left this one because we're still contemplating on the sizes that we found at builders. So this waterproofing agent is literally the best thing that you can do for your place. The one that we put last year on this one has not failed us yet. We still need to clean up the exterior of this house so that we can possibly start painting the actual house, but we have to literally do the landscaping before we can paint, because as you guys can see, we have a lot of this red soil, which ends up making the place really dirty. And the color of the buildings the color of what we're looking to painting the buildings is white, and we don't want the red to kind of mess up with that. And then on this end, guys, we also managed to do the waterproofing around this specific building just to avoid damp from rising on the inside of this building. And then, guys, hold on. So just a quick FYI, all these two buildings, and then the bench, and then I don't know if you guys saw when I was walking out of our house, they also did it on the conservatory. So we put the white membrane right there. And hold on. So we are commencing to paint the house because it's now finally done, and we put the waterproofing membrane yesterday, and thankfully it started raining I think it was last night. So yes, this is pretty much done.